Do I really have to carry this?
You look like you just graduated with the highest of honors.
Toothbrush, check. Toothpaste, check. Clothes.
None of those are checked
in the bag,
for me.
check.
I've been spending my whole time guarding the side of the bed.
Don't worry, I got the toothpaste. Kids, uncheck. Babysitter,
That's on
check.
That's on Grandma's checklist.
Yeah.
Show them their new their new toy.
So we're headed up to St. Louis, our old stomping grounds, because the Navy's sending me up there for some training that I have to complete this weekend. So I'll be in class all weekend, and Rachel's just gonna kind of relax. And Grandma,
it's not gonna relax.
AKA Mama, will not be relaxing.
There is no relaxing in
She'll be on child duty.
Unless it's between 12:30 and 3, then it's pretty relaxing.
Yeah.
That's true. You'll know about him soon enough.
What'd Mom get you today? Lyndall. Where's your piggy?
Here it is.
Oh, Bear's got his dinosaur. Bear, can I see your dinosaur? Can you show me your dinosaur? Very cool, Bear. Lyndall, can you show me your pig? Lyndall,
Oink, oink.
can you show me your pig? I think I got a Kindle instead. I prefer books. That's cool.
Where's Peppa? Can you say that?
Lyndall, can you say Peppa? Good job. You too, Bear. Good job.
All right, thank you.
Bear,
Ask Bear to say.
Bear, what's a dinosaur say? Ah, good job.
Ask him to say refrigerator.
Hey, Bear. Wow, that was really good. That was really good job, buddy. We keep the beer in the refrigerator. So I purposely wore this shirt because we're going out of town and I'm not going to be near the babies. I held it for 2 seconds and I already have 3 stains on this shirt. Hashtag dad life. Let's get out of here.
So we made it out of there with minor incident. Lyndall busted her lip like 10 minutes before we left and was bleeding a little bit. It wasn't bad. Could have been worse. And we're on our way to St. Louis and it's gonna take, what is it, 2.5 hours?
2 hours, 45 minutes.
2 hours, 45 minutes. That's gonna put us, it checked into our hotel right as the Hallmark premiere, Countdown to Christmas, Let It Snow movie with Candace Cameron Bure is starting.
Woohoo! Vacation.
Yes. So the plan is we're just gonna get takeout and then watch Let It Snow on the Hallmark Channel tonight.
Why don't we just do what you want to do? She said that to me earlier.
I did say that earlier because I had this plan. I'm not talking about the Christmas movie. I had this plan to get takeout from one of our favorite restaurants in St. Louis, and Brad nixed it. You were just not having it.
Well, it would
So I said, okay, let's just do what you want to do.
It'd be an hour round trip just to get it, so.
I think it's worth it. We're only in St. Louis once a year.
Yeah, so let's go to Pappy's Barbecue.
Worth it. Oh. So this may seem a little crazy, but I brought my pregnancy pillow with us. If you watched my pregnancy update that I finally did, I raved about this pillow. I claimed that it's the single best purchase I've ever made during pregnancy.
Seriously?
It's the best pregnancy product I've ever had.
Wow.
I know. Saying something. It also lately has reminded me, and I totally forgot, sorry, it's a little bumpy. I totally forgot about this from the pregnancy with the twins. How much, and I know we're not the only ones that have dealt with this, because I think we mentioned it last time, and a lot of people could relate.
Did I hug the bed?
You hog the pillow. It's not just the bed. Like, you need your own pregnancy pillow.
No.
Yes.
I do want one of those.
I said that with the twins and you were like, no, I'll just use yours. Like, the side that's closest to
Do you
him.
have your twin pregnancy pillow?
I don't know.
I should just use
You
it.
totally should. The
Nah, I
side.
remember it ripped.
Oh, yeah.
The kids ripped it.
Yeah, that's right.
Those little punks.
Darn it. The side that's closest to Brad gets completely hijacked. And I look over. I'm completely up against the edge of the bed. He's up against my pillow on the other side of me, and then there's half of a bed over on the other side of him.
She's not exaggerating at all.
I'm not. I'm not. If you have a husband and you're pregnant using a pregnancy pillow, I'm sure you understand that thing gets hijacked. I mean, do you not think that you do? Does this sound inaccurate to you?
I have put my back on it once or twice. Like backed up to it. That's about it.
Okay. We'll put a link for this pillow below because I want you to experience how comfortable it is. It's the best pregnancy purchase I've ever made. Have I said that yet?
So all these great restaurants in St. Louis. And guess where we're eating again? Can you see it back there?
I don't know.
IHOP. The old International House of Pancakes.
Well, I'm literally in like workout pants. I don't want to go.
The House of Panclocks.
I don't want to go to a nice restaurant and be embarrassed in my leggings.
A likely story. Do I really have to carry this?
You look like you just graduated with the highest of honors. Dun, 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 dun.
Did you know this thing actually doubles as the world's biggest scarf?
It's so fabulous.
Wait. Let me throw my head back.
This is so embarrassing. You know what, honey? You earned it. You can snuggle with the side of it tonight. So it's Saturday morning now. We didn't vlog at all when we got to the hotel room last night because we pretty much just crashed. We were tired. So Brad picked, oh my gosh, I'm a ghost. Brad picked the top floor. I guess they gave him a few different options and he picked the very top floor, which is funny. But this is a really nice hotel. It has like the glass elevators. There goes one. And we're way up high here. Down there's the lobby. That's where breakfast was this morning. He actually left pretty early. And we were talking about it last night, and like the plan was I was gonna get up and take him to his, he has like meetings today and tomorrow for the reserves, like, or a training or something. That's why we're here in St. Louis. So he had to leave pretty early, and I was gonna take him and then just like do my running around and shopping and whatever I wanna do today. And then last night right before bed I was like, what time do you have to be there? Like, what time are you setting your alarm for? It was early, like he has to be there at 7:30 and it's like a 20-minute drive. And so he was getting up like a little after 6, and I kind of jokingly but mostly seriously said like, well, could you take an Uber and then I could just like have the car and drive around and sleep in? And then he was like, well, why don't you take an Uber? It wouldn't make sense because I have like 1,000 places I'm going compared to his one. So what the plan was gonna be, I was like, don't worry about it, I'll take you tomorrow, but let's look on our Uber app and see like if there's any Ubers around, if that's even a possibility, and then we could do that Sunday if it seems like it makes sense. So then this morning he was getting ready, and what's really nice is this is a suite. So we have like the living room area out here and the bathroom. And then there's a door that goes into the bedroom. So I was just in here sleeping and he got ready out there. I didn't even hear him. And then I got a text message at like 6:45 saying he got an Uber. So when I read that, I was like, yes! Turns out I really didn't like even sleep in that much longer, but at least I didn't have to like get up and take him. It's probably a half-hour round trip or 40-minute round trip or whatever to go take him and then come back here. So I just like hung out, watched Fixer Upper, got ready really slowly, ate breakfast downstairs, which was a madhouse because they have like several family reunions going on down there, or at this hotel. So it's already 11 o'clock and I'm picking him up at noon to go have lunch. So I've just kind of spent my entire morning doing exactly what I wanted to do, which is just relax and like slowly get ready. And then I think I'm gonna hit like one store right now on my way to pick him up. But while I was getting ready, and this is gonna be a little bit of a tangent, what do you call it when you go on like a, not a tangent, like a rant. This is gonna be a little bit like a rant. So while I was getting ready this morning, I was thinking back to like maybe a month and a half ago where I was in like mentally not a good place. And then on top of that, the comments that we were receiving on YouTube were, most of them are good, but there are some, you know, the few that like really bother me. And while I was getting ready this morning, I was getting frustrated because I've had several comments about my bangs, and when I first did them, when I first cut my bangs, it was because I had all of this like postpartum hair regrowth and I didn't really have a choice. Like, I'm not a person that normally has bangs. I wouldn't just like randomly go get bangs cut unless I kind of had to. And in this situation I had to because of all of this like thick regrowth I was having after I had the twins. So, and then since then I've had a handful, like a large handful of comments about like almost making fun of my bangs, and some of them are blatantly making fun of my bangs and asking like, I wonder what you would look like if you didn't have bangs. And it's clear to me that these people have like just started following us more recently. Like, they didn't know the backstory of how I ended up with bangs. This all sounds very superficial, but the point is, like, when you're making a suggestion to somebody, like possibly saying maybe don't have bangs, you don't know the whole story. Like, you don't know how they've got their bangs. And this is a really superficial example of like, you don't know the whole story. And so your recommendations and comments and suggestions that may not be taken in a positive way every time could be hurting somebody's feelings, and they may have no control over the matter. Another comment that I got was something about like, you need to stop wearing black eyeliner on your lower eyelids because it makes you look old and your eyes droop, and over age 30 you need to wear light eyeliner or something like that. I don't wear eyeliner at all. I don't even own eyeliner. So it's like, this is the natural shade of my like lower eyelid lashes, I guess. I mean, like I guess in the viewfinder I can see that they do look kind of dark, but like I don't put eyeliner on. So then that person is suggesting that I change something about my body that I can't really control. So anyway, long tangent to say, just be careful when you're making comments to especially another woman that's getting ready for the day, obviously like putting effort into how she looks and feels the best about herself. You making a suggestion that she needs to change her hairstyle or the way that she does her makeup is just not needed, I guess, and could really impact her if she's somebody like me who's super sensitive. And then now every time I'm putting on my makeup, I'm like, man, I really do have like dark eyelashes under my eyes. Do I look like I'm straight out of the 80s with these bangs? Like, I don't know. It should not affect me at all, but it does. And I think about it pretty much every time I get ready. And even though that's the minority of the comments we get, that's where I'm at. I just recently starting to go back and read comments again because it makes me feel like I can interact with you guys. And that's one of my favorite things about YouTube. That and like being able to look back on videos of the kids when they're little. But taking away that takes away the ability to like interact with you, but it also takes away the chance that I can read a comment that will like get me down or make me feel bad about myself in some way. So anyway, just be kind to everybody. If it's an iffy comment that you're gonna make about their appearance, just choose to not say it. So that's my little tip of the day.